We've all noticed this, haven't we? You know, every single season after a summer break, all the daytime TV shows have to come back with this mega story, you know, the sort of thing. I spent the summer, you know, mountaineering at Mount Everest in slingbacks, that sort of stuff. You know, the sort of thing that you have to grab a headline with. That's the deal. But when you see these news stories, you kind of think, is this the best you've got in order to try and now lure back the audience that hopefully have found something better to do during the summer? Well, that's the deal, particularly if you are the ailing daytime ITV show This Morning. It's currently being hosted by Cat Deeley and Ben Shepherd, and they're very keen over at ITV to tell us exactly the marvellous chemistry that these two have. Of course, they're still trying to remove the tragic stain of Philip Schofield and Holly Willoughby, but they still loom large in the This Morning studio, let me tell you. So basically it was left to Cat to come up with this gem, and she apparently revealed that a recent guest who appeared on the show wanted a selfie with her. Well, nothing wrong with that. Who could it possibly be? Well, shock horror, none other than the current leader of the Conservative Party, the former British Prime Minister, the Right Honourable Rishi Sunak. And apparently, according to Cat, well, he couldn't believe that he was meeting her, and of course all of his university friends had such a terrible crush on her back in the day. Certainly ages ago, right, Cat? But what's interesting about this is that clearly she felt, and ITV felt, that this was some kind of badge of honour. The true story really goes that this is what they do. Politicians decide to get a picture of you with them, possibly smiling, laughing, looking like you're the best of friends. And of course, suddenly when you turn on them or say something negative, they can then pin out the image and say, well, you were quite happy to pose with me. You know, the sort of thing, of course, that Philip Schofield and Holly Willoughby did with the former British Prime Minister, the Right Honourable Boris Johnson. And then, of course, they got attacked when he fell into trouble, but he was able to pinpoint the fact they were more than happy to welcome him to the show. Now, obviously, Cat's pretty desperate to get some positive PR, and I'm not denying that. But truly, if she honestly believes that the former British Prime Minister, Rishi Sunak, and all of his university pals were that desperate to see her with a selfie with him, then clearly all that time in America has taught her nothing as to how the media works. Do you truly believe, though, that this particular story is going to lure people in to watch the show that is losing viewers fast? As ever, I'd love to know what you think to this particular story in the comments below. Neil Sean, Hyde Park, London.